Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust?
What's up, Leilani YouTuber? What's good?
Don't take what that man says off the back and put them off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we ain't gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking end. Gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and have you get the information, pass it to your brother, spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fair, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
Yeah. It's your big homie, Big Payday, man. And this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. One of the only places on YouTube where you're gonna come get the real deal, Holyfield, man. Let's get it. And I hope y'all are ready, man. I pray y'all are ready for this one tonight, man. What's good, Oval Office Films in the building, man. I'm glad they let you comment this time, man. This is a call-in show. I'm going to do my monologue. I'm going to speak my piece, and then I'm going to open the phone lines. I'm going to put my hotline number on here, man, so people can call in and we could discuss this topic, because I'm going to explain something to y'all. Whether you know it or not, this is one of the most important topics in humanity. Whether you believe it or understand it right now, by the end of this live, you will understand if you pay attention and you stick around. So everybody stick around, hit that share button. It's about to go down. Hit that share button. Hit that like button. It's about to go down in a good way. We're about to go up. All right, so boom. The question of the day, is independence good for women? Is independence good for women? All right, now, before I even answer that question, why would I even create a question like this? Why would I come up with it? Why would I ask this question? The reason why I asked this question is because, contrary to people's beliefs, I paid attention to, for all my life, of the ways of the world. I've always paid attention to the ways of people. I've always seen this shit and I've always been aware of it, but I never was able to do nothing about it as a youngster. You know, I grew up in the times when Lil Boosie had independent chick, independent woman. I don't know how to spell. Do you know what that means? She got her own car. She got her own crowd. 2 jobs, work hard. She a bad broad. If you ain't know, sit down. If you ain't know, sit down. If you ain't know, sit down. She got her own house, drive her own whip. Range Rover all white like her toe tips. She got a pretty smile real good. Only time she need a man's for that good jug. They buy them all too. They superstars too. They be like, you ain't got no money, take your broke tail home to close us. Do you hear what they've been doing? They've been doing this since I was a kid. This ain't nothing new. The only difference is now, Big Bayday has I'm old enough and wise enough now to do something about this shit. I'm old enough and wise enough now to speak up about this shit. Because all my life I've had to deal with these independent women. I used to think it was cool. I used to think sometimes that it was decent and that was how things were supposed to be. Right? I used to think that back in the day, like I used to be attracted to strippers and fast girls and stuff like that. And I used to think that was cool. I used to think that was something. You get what I'm saying? Let me explain something to you. First off, thank you for being here because you don't have to be here. You know, I appreciate you for coming in. Second off, independence, an independent life is only meaningful and it only has value when you're young and single. Like, put it like this. Basically, when you're young. The independent lifestyle is only appealing to the young. When you're young and your options are still big, you still have a lot of options. You still hot, you still look good, you can get all kind of dudes hollering at you. You still handsome young man, you still look good and you can get all the girls hollering at you. Your hair's still long, you're still vibrant, right? When you're still young, that independence lifestyle holds a little bit of weight because you don't have anybody that you owe anything to when you're young. When you're young, a single individual who's single and childless doesn't owe anything to anybody. So basically, you are people who are single without children are freelance individuals. And what I mean by freelance, you can come and go as you please when you're single without children. You can hang all you want. You could chill all you want. You could entertain as many women as you want. You could pretty much do a lot. You have no ties. You don't owe anybody nothing, right? But people who have children and people who have families and stuff like that, they're obligated. They have obligations. So they have people to answer to. They have duties to fulfill. They have responsibilities to fulfill, right? So if you're single and you're not and childless and stuff, you don't have any duty. You don't have any responsibility. So you could live your life as you want. And that's a beautiful thing, right? But the thing what people don't understand, or a lot of people might not understand or don't think about, this is a marketing tool. Independence and individualism is promoted because it's profitable. When you're single, you gotta buy clothes to look good. When you're single, you gotta buy makeup to look good. When you're single, you gotta buy cologne to smell good. When you're single, you gotta spend money entertaining people, buying dates and paying on dates. When you're single, it's a lot of money that gets spent and a lot of time that gets sucked dry or used. You know, like, let me explain to you something, the difference between me and a single person, right? A person who has a family, they're not concerned with their self only. They're thinking about the greater good of everybody who's up under their tutelage or who's in their environment, right? So a person like me, I can't think, oh, I'm just getting off work. Let me go to the bar and drink a beer and get drunk and this and that and go have fun and go free, have sex with whoever I want. I don't think like that because I have prior obligations. I have responsibilities as a parent, as a family man. As a family man, I'm obligated to come home with some food for my children. I'm obligated to provide. I'm obligated to pay my rent. I'm obligated to work to survive, right? To make it, to live, right? And then I have to have enough money to take care of everybody who's living with me or under me, right? But the difference with a single person, you ain't got nobody up under you that you have to feed. You don't have nobody up under you that you have to do anything for. So you could spend all day doing whatever you want to do. You know, after you get off work or whatever, when you have your free time, you can spend your free time doing whatever you want. So if you were a nation, if you were a marketplace, right? Think about yourself if you were running America. See, this is where a lot of people don't understand. If you were running America, you would promote whatever it was to keep your country running, right? Like back in the days when they had, when all the men went off to World War II and were dying, right? When all the men went off to Vietnam and were dying off, right? To boost morale and to build morale in the women that were left behind, the government made these fake propaganda pictures with the lady, with the white lady with her arm buff like this and the damn apron, the bandana on her head. Hold up. I don't think y'all picture of the military, the woman during military times with the bandana on her head with her arm pumped up. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, Google. That's why I love Google. Look, this is why I love Master Google. Look, we can do it. When all the men were off dying during the wars of America, they needed the women to step up to the plate and fulfill the duties of society. They needed the women. When all the men were off dying in Vietnam, in World War II, they needed the women to fucking keep the economy going. So what they did was make these fake propaganda pictures and propaganda commercials and movie, TV, and all this bullshit to empower women with this false empowerment, because you're more empowered taking care of your children. You're more empowered raising your children up and teaching your children the fucking ways that they're going to have to be in the future. That's more powerful and more detrimental. I mean, not detrimental. That's more important than going off to the fucking workforce and being a slave to keep the economy going. Women's rights and women's empowerment was only given to you to keep the economy going. Let me explain something to you about y'all's fucking... During the 1950s, 1954 to be exact, I believe it's 1954, women were given the right to vote in 1954. Before that, women weren't able, and we know this is white women because black women weren't even considered humans at this time in 1954. Black people were considered cargo and considered dogs and slaves and products and items and low product. We were trade, we were embargo, we were nothing at this time. So with all these people talking about women needed rights and rights, black women didn't even have no rights. So what? All these women rights bullshit is bullshit. Black women didn't even have no rights. So let me explain to you what I was trying to explain. In 1954, the U.S. government's votes were not adding up to make the swing of the vote as big as they wanted it. Votes were neck and neck, like the undecided type of situation. At that time, in those days, the men of society, because only the white men were able to vote. Let me explain to you your whole American history. It was all of a side for your inclusion to get you included into their game. Let me explain it to you, because y'all don't know this shit, because if you knew it, you wouldn't be participating in it. Look, these people only allowed women the right to vote, to swing the vote to a popular, to a percentage will win, like this. So you vote the white women to count. They don't know. So what did they brought in all these immigrants to Democrats who are on asylum? This is why people candle to people understand even nothing new. It's just a new way of wrapping the same slavery onto your asses, our asses. So listen. So women were more free in the past. Before 1954, white women, they didn't have no rights. Before 1954, black women didn't even exist. So look, they only let them vote to swing the vote. They're only bringing immigrants and migrants here in America to swing the vote. Same fucking trick. America doesn't have enough people. They say they have too many people here, but that's a goddamn lie. They don't have enough people to do what they need to do, and they don't have control over everybody here. So they have to keep shaking the pot up and turning the water on over here, boiling these people over here, burning these people over here, drowning these people over here, flood these people over here, shake these people over here, switch these people up over here, move these people over here, and switching this shit up so you can always be unstable and imbalanced and never able to survive or make it into the next situation. This is what it was always about. So why am I talking about independence? Because women in the real world, not just in the Western world, in the real world, when the shit hits the fan, you need a man. In the real world, when somebody kicks in your door, you need a man. In the world, you can call the police, but if husband ain't that passion, he clip out the your man sitting around chilling over there. He said, what happens is stop it. If you're down, probably if you're fighting, it don't work without the man. It don't work without the woman. It does not work without the union of man and woman together. Civilization itself would not exist without the union of man and woman. You would not be alive right now without the union of a man and a woman. Oh, they didn't like that. They ran when I said that. They run when I speak like this. You know why? Most people, let me explain to y'all why people don't care. Let me explain to you why most people don't care and don't have an opinion or a perspective on this. The reason why most people don't care or have an opinion or a perspective on this is because they're not good. How could you, if you were not a good person, if you're not a good man, how could you expect the next man to be good? If you're not a good woman, if you're not a good, wholesome woman, how could you look at the next woman and hold her to the same expectations that you have? That's the reason why nobody likes to stand up, because not enough people are good enough to stand up. It said in the without sin, hey, can't even fuck. Some people are so thin having this topic because of eating off, letting ass, you can't talk. You're the man the way you can't talk about it. I understand. True. You have a successful relationship. You can't talk about it. You have you can't talk about it. Understand? And so you, it's not your fault. This man set hundreds of years ago. My life, so I'm recording this. Dagging my life, so I'm recording this one. Go. Lyrics. Go. Y'all on fucking girdle. Put your belt on. Strap because it's about blow and blows and yo can't hear. Yeah. Doing that. You know. Okay, now. Hold on, I'm gonna redo it. Let's do it. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. I'm about to do the call in. I'm about to put my number in here so y'all can call in too. But I have to do my monologue before I let people just come in and take the trajectory of the fucking show. I'm good. I'm good now. Good. You can hear it, bro. Yeah, they trying it. This the most powerful shit you're ever gonna hear on the internet. So they're trying. Thank you so much, SS. Thank you so much, Oval Office. This the most powerful shit you're gonna ever hear on the internet. So they're trying to stifle this one. This is the one. This is the end all be all online. Big Bad is the last buck online. After me, it don't get no realer than this. After me, it's all bullshit, y'all. Let's just be for real. Beyonce, Single Ladies. When did this bullshit come out? When did Beyonce Single Ladies come out? Bullshit came out in 2008. Okay, let's get to it. So this bullshit's been going on forever. I can recall Tina Turner songs that are independent women music. And the devil been using people's horror stories about relationships to gear everybody else away from relationships. The devil has been using people's horror stories about relationships to gear everybody away from relationships. But let me explain something to you. You cannot live your life without a relationship. You cannot live a meaningful existence on this planet without connecting with another human being. And opposites are meant to attract. Opposites are meant to attract. You get what I'm saying? So let's talk about Single Ladies. Beyonce, Single Ladies, aka Put a Ring on It. I'm gonna read y'all this trash. All the single ladies, 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 all the single ladies. You hear that? Just that alone is she's talking to all the single ladies. So we all know Beyonce's in a position of power where she has influence over people. So essentially, if you're hearing this song from a third-party perspective, Beyonce is speaking for the single ladies at this point. And she's talking to all of the single ladies. So this song is geared propaganda towards single ladies. So let's see what Beyonce, she's got all the single ladies' attention at that. When she said this, now she got your attention. So let's see what she says. Now put your hands up. Up in the club, this shit is bad. Up in the club, we just broke up. I'm doing my own little thing. Decided to dip, and now you want to trip because another brother noticed me. Did you hear that? Do your thing. You good. I'm right here. I'm coming back on. I'm doing the call-in show. So if you want to call in, come back for that in about 10 minutes. I'm going to do my call-in. If you want to do that. Anybody want to do the call-in, I'm going to put my number up here in about 10 minutes so everybody can call in and we can talk about this. I'm up on him. He up on me. Don't pay him any attention. Just cry my tears for 3 good years. You can't be mad at me. So she's telling you, give up on your relationship. I just broke up. I'm going to the club and I'm going to shake my ass and get up on another man. Horrible. Horrible. Right? Because if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Because if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Don't be mad once you see that he want it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. All right. She said, if you like it, you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, you should have put a ring on it. Don't matter if you see that he want it. If you like it, you should have put a ring on it. I got gloss on my lips, a man on my hips, got me tighter in my Darion jeans. Acting up, drinking my cup. I can care less what you think. So brainwash off the rip. Man, can you all hear it or do I gotta break it down? Can you hear what this is or do I gotta break it down? This shit is deep. This is deep psychological warfare on the minds of the fucking single individual women. And that's why I go so hard, because they go so fucking hard. If they stop doing this shit, I'll stop doing this shit. But they ain't stopped, so I can't stop. I'm just now getting to the point where I'm good enough to speak up. I have to speak up. Just because you don't care, don't mean everybody else don't. I care. I have children on this fucking planet. So I have to equalize this trash that we've been normalizing and rationalizing and witnessing for the last 10 to 20 to 30 years, 50 years, 60 years. This has been going on so long, we can't even get along. You can't. What's up, bro? This shit been going on so long, we can't get along. Niggas can't get with their baby daddies. Niggas can't get along with their baby mom. Like, we're living in disarray because of this trash. So let me keep reading. Go ahead. Don't treat me to the things. Hold on. She said, don't treat me to the things of the world. I'm not that kind of girl. Your love is what I prefer, what I deserve. Here's a man that makes me. Hold on. Here's a man that makes me, then takes me and delivers me to destiny, to infinity and beyond. Pull me into your arms. Say I'm the one you owe. Say I'm the one you own. If you don't, you'll be alone, and like a ghost, I'll be gone. Now, that's not a bad, because she said, don't treat me to things of this world. I respect that bar, this verse. That's a good verse. I'm not disrespecting Beyonce. I'm not here to disrespect her as a woman. That's a good verse. She said, don't treat me to things of this world. I'm not that kind of girl. Your love is what I prefer, what I deserve. So I like that. I like that. But I'm just talking about the message, the sheer message of this song is what it got everybody fucked up. It's just got everybody fucked up. So look, that's single ladies, right? Let's go to that Miley Cyrus. This music is going for all genres and all. What's that Miley Cyrus song? Shit. I'm gonna just go Miley Cyrus new, and I'm gonna get the name of the song. Hold on. Miley Cyrus. Oh yeah, we're gonna go there tonight. And I'm about to put the number up in 5 minutes. Let me just read one more lyric so you can hear that this is a systematic thing in all genres, not just black women, not just white women. Flowers. Okay, boom. That's what I wanted to read. Miley Cyrus, Flowers lyrics. Oh yeah. I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to explain. And then we're going to go into this call in if anybody wants to. If not, I'll end the live and there'll be no problem. But I hoping somebody wants to talk, but it should be so taboo. Niggas don't even want to stick around. You feel me? So I ain't tripping. But look, I love Miley Cyrus. Even though they said, according to Legend, fuck Legend, according to E! Hollywood News, Miley Cyrus was created in a laboratory. She was one of the Disney characters that was created in a cloning laboratory. I have got the footage about 5 years ago, and it came on live television where they said Disney has been creating. They created, what's that white boy, Aaron Carter? They created all the motherfuckers, they said, in that lab. Miley Cyrus, Hillary Duff. E Hollywood News came out and said Miley Cyrus and them was created in the labs of Disney. So from her being a clone, I actually love her music. She's got great music. She got that smoky, deep, raspy voice, like she smokes cigarettes and drinks whiskey all day. I like that shit. You feel me? So let me read this Flower song by Miley Cyrus, these lyrics, so we can hear the propaganda to women that they promote to the women to be individuals. That's no good for them. We were good, we were gold. Still, we were good, we were gold. Kind of dream that can't be sold. We were right till we weren't. Built a home and watched it burn. I didn't want to leave you. I didn't want to lie. Started to cry, but remembered I can buy myself flowers. Now listen, she started to cry, but now she's going to rationalize her tears away with this. I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand, aka insanity. In fucking sanity. So instead of her being a good woman, a rational, cooperative woman with a man that she loves, because she said she didn't want to leave him. She said right there, I didn't want to leave you. I didn't want to lie. Started to cry, but remembered I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I could take myself dancing and I could hold my own hand. Yeah, I can love me better than you can. Brainwashing these bitches or women, excuse my language, brainwashing these women into a single, dumbass, selfish, individual lifestyle. You can't hold your own hand. You could do all that insane shit she said. All this shit is just dumb. Let me explain something to you. Let me read this. Let me read this. She said, can love me better. I can love me better, baby. Can love me better. This is what she said. She said, paint my nails cherry red, match the roses that you left. No remorse, no regret. I forgive every word you said. No, sir. I'm doing my stuff, bro. Go ahead. Yeah, my son want me to be done. I'm coming, bro. I'm coming. I'm off tomorrow. We chilling all day. My son love me so much, he don't even want me to be doing this shit. All right, but look, let me stop. I'm gonna hurry up so I can get in the house, man. I'm gonna hurry up so I can get in. I'm almost done, bro. This is shit is crazy, man. See, I'm trying to save the world, but I really need to just say fuck the world and raise my kids, bro. Fuck it, bro. To be honest with you, I'll be trying to help, but really, bro, like I said, I know this shit. I don't need to know this. People need this shit. That's why I come on here, man. You know, that's why I be like, bro, niggas don't even be watching and supporting, bro. Like, for real, bro. I'm sacrificing time with my kids for y'all, bro. Y'all better hit that like button and be, you know, for real, bro. Stop playing with me. Look, so long story short, they've been trying to trick our women into independence forever, and it's only to control the goddamn narrative. So what y'all call in if you want to call in. I'm gonna put my number up. Put the number up. Where my phone at? Where my phone at? Let me get my number out of this phone, man. For real. Damn, bro. Like my kids love me so much I can't even do nothing, bro. This man in there acting up, bro. I'm about to hurry up and get off, man. If y'all want to call in, I'm about to put the number on the I really don't even I ain't even gonna cap. I really don't have time. I need to get my ass in the house. I ain't gonna lie. All right, let me see if I call this number. No, that's the new phone. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna get this number right quick. Put it on there, man. I got to get off here, man. I hear my man's whining. I don't want my man's to whine, bro. But I want to do this. I've been wanting to, man. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Chill. You can't come out here with me, bro. Yeah, but I got to do my thing right quick. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's do this call-in show, man. Let's do this call-in show, man. Let me get this number right. I'm trying to get this number. Hold up. Hold on. No, I need this, bro. I'm working all these phones, bro. I said you can sit here, but you're not finna whine, bro. You can sit here, but I'm working. If you can't chill, you got to deal. This one? No, I'm about to use it. You know what I'm saying? Here, you can take my old phone, but let me put this number up there. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Chill, bro. Hold on. Let me put the number. I got to put the number on my live, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Chill. You chill. I am chilling, bro. Okay, let me see. All right, so boom. All right, I got the number. I don't give up. You know you got a man. I don't give up. Don't you understand? Call it one more time. Bless you, man. Is you up right now? Is you drunk right now? Tonight. All right. I'll see if I make some. 3, 7, 8. Cause you know I got a man. I don't give up. All right. Boom. Call in, man. If you want to call in, man. Go ahead in the house with that. Go within the house with that. Because you can't use no volume. Just turn it all the way down. Yeah, you good. But yeah, y'all call in, man. If you want to do the you want to call in, go in the house with all that coughing and shit, bro. Yeah, call in. Tell me what y'all think, man. Is independence good or bad? If y'all want to call in, man. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's no good. I don't think we've got nowhere in society because of this independent shit. I think we're at the worst situation we're ever been in society. You know what I'm saying? Look, let me say this. Everybody talking all this single shit and all this single shit. Ask your mama if it's okay that she's single. Ask your grandmama, is it good that she's single? Ask them. Ask your aunties if they happy that they single. You know they not. You know they not happy. You know mama and them and auntie and them, grandma and them, go on in there, bro. You chill out, bro. You're doing too much. Blow your nose. You're doing too much, bro. You're gonna be quiet if you're gonna be around me, bro. I'm working. Yeah. So if you want to call in, I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. If anybody want to call in, if not, I'm gonna just wrap it up. But yeah, it ain't no good. Ain't nobody damn good to be single. It ain't good to be single. Look, I'm gonna be honest. People said earlier, people was telling me, and I value these people, but some people were saying, oh, it's good to be single and all this. What did you get out of being single? What do you gain out of being single? Call in. That's the number in the chat and on the thing. Call in and let me know what is good about being single. What's cool about being single? And then when you call in about being single, I don't want to hear your horror stories about your bad relationships. You know what that means? You know why? If you have bad horror stories in your relationships or failed relationships, that means you chose bad. Yo, go in the house, bro. You coughing and sneezing and hacking, going in the house, bro. I've been smoking my little cigar in here, bro. Even though I'm not smoking no more, but going in the house, bro. Bro, this man shit out here, bro. This ain't no boy shit out here, bro. You hear me? You hear me? Tighten up, bro. All right, so I guess nobody want to call in, man. Don't nobody want to call in and talk to the big homie, man, about this topic. You don't have to agree. You can agree. It don't matter what you feel. Call in. Let me know how you feel. It's 5 people on here. Send this shit out. Call somebody. Let me know how you feel. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. If you want to talk about it, call in. Let me know how you feel. Numbers on the jump. Let me make sure it's the right number. Yo, go ahead, bro. You straight. Just going in the house. You can take my whoop and go ahead. There we go. We got a caller. Let's get it. We got a caller. We got a caller. Let's see what's going on. What's goody? What's goody?
Hey, this Sheikah.
What's up, Sheikah? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I had to comment on this topic.
Yeah, what you got? What you got for me?
So what was your question again? So I can
Is independence and good? Is independence good for women?
There's nothing wrong with being a woman and being independent.
No, I'm saying, okay, so you're saying it's not good. I mean, you're saying it is good for women.
It is good to be independent.
All right, okay.
That doesn't mean that you don't have your man to leave your home, but you should be able to handle your own in the event that you have to handle your own.
That's real. So, but that's being a responsible woman, though, right?
That is being a responsible woman. That also goes along with being independent.
True. I'm not agreeing. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. You're saying that's right what you're saying. I respect it all the way. But okay, understand when you look at the conditions of people as a whole, right now, right?
Okay.
We don't have enough successful families in society and it is to the detriment of our people. Go in the house, bro. Go in the house. It's to the detriment of our people, because without a successful family, we don't have successful generations.
So you think that stems from women being independent?
Yes, a lot of it, because women have always been independent. Like, okay, back in the African days when there was kings and when we were the African were kings and queens of earth, the women were held just as high as the men in society, because the Africans never treated women lower than them. It was only go in the house with all that loud that phone, bro, please, or turn it all the way down. In African society, the women were always held as equals to men. It was only in European society where they treated women as lesser than. So I'm not saying a woman should be treated as a lesser. What I'm saying is this false independence that they gave us in modern Western society has destroyed the central family value and the central family structure. Go in the house.
I feel it played a key part in destroying the family structure and the value, but that's not the only component. A lot of women in today's society have to be independent because we have no choice but to be.
True.
Our men ain't standing up for what they're worth.
True.
They're not being leaders. They're not leading the household.
True.
You have to be able to lead if you want someone to follow.
True.
If you're not leading your home and you're not leading your household, how do you not expect your woman to be independent? Because they have to. They have to step in the gaps and hold you up, hold the family up,
True.
hold the community up, hold everybody up.
And that is very much 100. You ain't said nothing wrong at all. You're saying the truth. But I'm gonna say this: if you go back to history, though, and I'm not blaming everything on nobody, because in this society, I'm doing my due diligence in society. I'm not a piece of crap. But look, if you go back to history, Willie Lynch and their systems that were put in place, as in Willie Lynch and shit like that, to break the family structure so we can be in slavery and in subservience for over 400 years to up to 1,000 years. So what I'm saying is they put systems in place to do this to us.
Which is true.
So I'm just saying the only reason I'm speaking what I'm speaking is I know a bunch of single independent women who have the wrong mindset of families and stuff. A lot of women look at a family as slavery, and that's the wrong thing. And that's because it was promoted to us in this modern Western society that you don't need no nigga and I don't need this and this and that. So I feel like we've been just broken and destroyed. And I feel like the only way for us to save ourselves is to disassociate from all of that bullshit. But I'm just me. I'm just trying,
I don't think that's true. I don't think that most women view relationships in that factor. Every woman I know wants to be in a strong, healthy relationship. Wants to have a strong man to lead them. But they have to be independent. Like I'm using myself for an example. I'm very independent. I have an amazing husband. Yes, we have our flaws and our faults and like any typical marriage. But I would trade my husband for anybody in the world because I feel like he is my better half and I am his better half. I feel like being independent does not stop what we got going on as far as our family structure. But I was raised to be independent and do what you got to do, but still be your husband's helpmate.
Yeah, see,
I think that's the problem. A lot of people don't understand the concept of a good, healthy relationship or marriage, and understand that you are there to be each other's helpmate.
Yeah, and that's the truth, because you know why? Most people never seen one. Most people never even seen a successful. And another reason why is because they don't promote it. You got to realize, well, you don't have to, because you know what's going on. People have to realize that we ain't seen a healthy family relationship since the Cosby, since Family Matters. We haven't got no public. Barack Obama and Michelle Obama was the last strong black family we seen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like we don't have nothing to look up to. And then I see people every day listening and looking up to Sexy Red, Sukihana. They listen to this shit and they internalize this shit. And the mulattoes and all this, the poison, and they internalize this and embody it. And they're living this shit out. And it's like, damn, somebody has to try to even the playing field. So that's the only thing I be trying to do, is try to speak life into somebody who might not understand this shit, because I don't demonize women.
And I understand that, but it's different breeds of women. Let me say it that way. It's different breeds of women.
Yes.
Some women don't have the mindset of being a woman.
Yes.
They want to do what they do and do them. That it's different breeds of people, so
Facts.
you have to take people for who they are.
Facts.
You can't say that most women don't view.
Well, I would say this though, Sheikah. The reason I say most, because I'm speaking of when you take a poll, you speak to everybody in your environment, right? And then out of however the number, based on the percentages of the people that you polled and questioned, that is the general consensus of that batch. So if I talk to 50 women and they all saying this, and 46 are saying the same thing, that's what it is. There are exceptions to the rules. There are good in every bunch, but I'm just gonna be honest. Where are these good women? I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Maybe you gotta change your environment.
I did that. I'm in a whole nother state.
I guess because I'm on a different level and everybody hang around our professionals.
Yes. You were a good woman, so you would see this the thing too.
So if you do a poll with a group of people in my environment,
yes.
it ain't gonna.
So I understand that. I do understand that, but you gotta be I gotta be honest. I'm not in a situation where it's a bunch of wholesome this and wholesome that. I'm not looking any either. But see, I also think about this stuff because I'm raising children. My daughter's 10 years old, and this is where this shit stemmed from. I was telling somebody today that I'm teaching my daughter how to be a housewife, right? A wife. I'm raising my daughter to be a wife. They gave me so much flack. Why? You should raise her to be independent. And I said, why would I teach my daughter to be independent if she's going to have to be somebody's wife? And if I don't teach her to be what a wife is and what a woman's supposed to be doing, then how the hell is she going to ever learn to do it and implement that into her life?
Why can't you teach her both?
Because you know why? You know why? Individualism and independence. I've watched 50 years of women be destroyed by independence. So why the fuck would I teach that to my daughter?
So if she's only focusing on being a housewife.
No, not only. She's doing everything, but I'm teaching her how to be. See, I'm gonna say something like, okay, when you go through royalty training, right? When you have royal families, royalty training, you go through your etiquette training, you go through your home training, you go through your this. I'm putting her through the stages of royalty training.
And also when those royal families go through their training, they also teach their children different skills.
Yeah, that's not the only. I don't talk to my children as adults. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing them the game as I go. Like my son today asked me, Daddy, can I have some money? I said, yeah, I'm gonna get a job. I said, I'll find a job for you to do and I'll pay you for you doing a job. You know what that's teaching him? A man has to work for his money.
And that's cool. That's stuff that you should teach your children, but you should teach them to be independent too.
Yeah. I don't want them to be independent like that because I don't want that for them. Because look, in this world, there's billions and trillions of people. You're not supposed to be by yourself. This isolated, individualized lifestyle has caused people to cause suicide, commit suicide. It's caused all these abortions and all this savage stuff has come from individualism. I don't like that stuff, and it's not gotten us nowhere. So anything that's detrimental to my people, I don't want to practice or teach to my.
Being independent doesn't mean you have to be isolated.
Independent is by yourself.
You want to teach people how to be independent. They have to be by themselves.
Look. like,
she's going to be out here stuck looking like, what am I supposed to do? Because all I have known is to be a good wife to this man. I don't know how to stand on my own too in the event that I have to.
Yeah, that's yeah, but I'm saying I'm not teaching dumb and don't know how to survive. I'm talking about like life skills come with life, but I'm talking about to the extent of I'm not never raising my children to say you don't need no man in to survive. You could do this all by yourself. I would never teach that to my children, and I have never taught that to them because they also seen me go through my moments of being alone and breaking up and being single dad, and I'm a testament. I am a true testament to that shit is not good and healthy for life. You know what I'm saying? It's not, we were not intended to be brought on this world to live isolated and individual. That is an insane lifestyle to me anyway.
And that is true. Because you need community to be successful in whatever you do.
Yes. Even if you start a business.
Independent, you can still be independent and have community.
Yeah, I ain't mad at independence, but I just don't promote it. And I know for learning. Look, I'm gonna say this is the last thing I want to say about the independence thing about it. Like, well, not the last thing, but this one. Okay, we used to think as a village, right? We used to think as a collective. Like back in the days, if somebody seen you doing something wrong, they'll say, hey, y'all stop that. Y'all get the hell out of there and y'all stop that. Then they will go to your mama and them and say, hey, I seen your boy over there doing that shit over there in them bushes, and they stopped them. And that's how it was, because we used to be a village. We're no longer a village. Now we're isolated, divided people who spy on each other and call the man behind each other's backs on some coward slave catcher shit. We're slaves that do the own slave catching. Yo, we've been Willie lynched, straight up. We've been Willie lynched. I just don't like this shit. I be hearing music where all the girls is talking that same. I don't need nobody talk, and it's. When will this shit stop? It will never stop, because they need women to be individuals to keep society going, because there's not enough able-bodied men and this and that. So we're being used, bottom line. But I appreciate you so much, Sheikah. You are nothing but the truth. I love you. I always love you. And yeah, you ain't nothing but the truth. You said nothing wrong, like, at all. So I don't disagree with nothing you said at all.
All right, love you too.
Yes, ma'am. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for calling in.
All right, bye.
So yeah, man, that was a great conversation. And I'm gonna be honest. Everything she said was valid. But at the same time, we as a people have to start thinking as a people. We need to start thinking as a unit again. We need to start thinking as a whole again. That's the only way we're going to make it out of this situation, man. Y'all call in if anybody else want to talk. You don't have to. I know people whatever might be shy or whatever, but call in and let me know what you think about this topic, man. Is individualism, independence good for women? Yes or no? You already know what I feel about it, but I want to hear what you feel about it. You know, I'm not going to demonize nobody. I'm not going to make you feel bad. I'm here to communicate with the people. I'm here to bring the people together. Call in and let me know. Do you think individualism and independence is good for women? Yes or no? What do you think? Let's have the conversation, man. Call in. Let's have the conversation, man. Numbers in the chat, man. Hit me up. What y'all think? But yeah, I know. I just know, man. I know I pretty much broke it down. You feel me? I pretty much broke it down. But your grandma, ask grandma if she like being single. Ask grandma. Ask your granddaddy if he like being single in his elder years. Ask your mama if she like being single. She don't like that shit. That's why mama putting that lace front wig on, trying to look sexy. That's why mama in the room with that sexy red in the back, talking about sexy. That's why mama got them shaking her ass, because she knows she needs some of that thing too. Mama chose a bunch of bullshit niggas because she didn't know how to do it. She wasn't taught how to vet the right way, vet relationships the right way. Most people wasn't taught to the right way, so they don't understand. Y'all call in. Hit that number. Somebody stop being scared. Hit that number, call in. I ain't gonna bite you. Hit that number, call in. Let me know what you think about this. Hit that number, call in. Just let me know. I'm gonna put my number online. Hit me up. Stop being scared. Let me know. Man, woman, it don't even matter. Hit me up. I'm gonna do one more call if you know, I want to at least do one more call before I get off, because I like this conversation. I'm not one-sided about this. We're gonna figure it out, but I already done laid it out. This is fucking money. It was all for money. It's all for money. They sold. How many girl trips can you take? Let's get it. How many girl trips can you take? Let's get it. Caller, what's good? It's your big homie.
All right, check it out. This is my perspective on it. I believe that families are necessary, communities are necessary, right? But this is the thing. I believe that you can't have a relationship with another, or you can't be in a family. You can't settle. You can't be your part of a community, a club, or an organization. That means you can't join a gang. You can't be in a fraternity. You can't be in a Masonic Moose Lodge. You can't be nothing until you spend time with yourself and learn independence, learn who you are individually, learn some individuality, get to loving yourself. You can't love me if you don't know how to love yourself.
But
this is my thing. Wait. This is my thing. So before this is how I feel. Before you go get into a relationship, be single for a while. Find out who you are. Find out what you like. Don't just relationship hop to hop. Oh, that nigga was the wrong one, so I'm gonna go to this one. She was the wrong gal, so I'm gonna go straight to the next. No. Spend some time alone with yourself for a little bit.
All right, but
come back to somebody.
That's true. But that's all part of raising. All that shit is part of being raised. If you were supposed to been taught that shit when you was a child, being raised up.
Nobody can't teach you that. Nobody can teach you what you like. Your mother can teach you what she likes.
No. Like, what do you mean like? What, like as far as what?
Everything in life. So it's like this. If you don't spend a little time alone, you don't know what food you like. You'll eat what your girlfriend likes. Or you'll eat what your mama likes. Or you grow up eating what your daddy likes.
Yeah, okay, but you can grow. Hold on. You can grow with your partner when you get married with them.
No. That's you're growing with them. I said before you find.
You don't get married until you're grown, bro.
Yes and no. Because the society is moving quicker now than it was for us. So let's be realistic with statistics. People have kids around 16, 17.
Yes.
People are having the first child.
Yes.
So if we're gonna do a traditional way, if you mess around and get this girl knocked up, then you should go ahead and get her rocked up somewhere right after that. Meaning you should engage, propose. So you should be married by around the time that you're 20.
I'll say that all goes back to parenting though, bro. But we do know and do establish that most parents are shitty. So I will say this, all that goes to parenting, because I'm going to say something, bro. I'm raising my children to be so exemplary in society. They can grow up and fuck up. They can grow up and make a mistake. They're not going to be perfect. But I'm raising them to be so exemplary in society that they're going to have the tools to make the right decisions, bro, just like me.
So that's great. No, that's not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm talking about. So that's a parent's job. You're supposed to give them the tools.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is they only know what Big Bayday likes. They only know what you bring in the house. They don't know anything else. No. Yes.
That's not true. You know why?
No, yes.
My kids, that's not true because I don't force my ways on my kids because
any household, any household.
Yeah, that's true because most niggas don't consider their kids because
they get extrapolate whether they like that shit or not. They only know that that's what's going down.
So that goes back to parenting. That goes back to
your home.
that.
Thing, and specifically your daughter. Specifically, a daughter should not leave with her father's arms straight to the arms of some.
Yes, she should. Yes, she should.
And that's what we can disagree peacefully, because I really she better find out what she likes before she goes.
Likes about what? Likes about what though? What do you mean? Likes what?
Anything in general.
Because let me say something. I'm gonna say something.
That you like to read. What kind of movies?
Hold on, let me say something. Too many.
You said what does she like? So I'm gonna tell you. Since she's gonna be in this room in this kitchen being a wife and cooking, what does she like to cook?
All right, so let me explain something to you. Look.
Or she just gonna make my friend Flintstone once.
Look, that's what I was about to say. If your life is for dedication and you live your life for the true purpose of living, your life is a dedication and a duty. Your life is not really what you think it is if you're living for the greater good. AKA what I'm saying, if you're living a responsible, meaningful lifestyle, you're not worrying about what you like. You're worried about what's best for the greater good. So it all goes back to parenting. I'm gonna say this, bro. Too many women have too much experience, say sexual, right? Too many women have had too much sexual experience to where they can't never be pleased by one man because they don't had 50 dicks. So they can never be pleased by one man. Imagine a woman who had sex with 50 different dudes and then she gets with one man and thinks she's going to be satisfied. She can never be satisfied. So a woman having too much.
Wait.
It's the truth.
No, I can dispel that, but I'm married, so I don't want to divulge my own. This is what, see, I don't want to. Okay, fuck it. Let's just go there.
If you married a local whore, hold on. If you married a local whore, and she been with everybody, right? Hold on, let me break this down real quick. If you marry the local whore who's been with everybody and who's had sex with over 100 dudes, you will not be able to please her totally.
Now, okay, so let's go there. So let me break it down for you. I wouldn't marry the local whore, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just say
a lot of people do though.
But no, wait a minute. No, we're gonna go there. But we're going to talk from the male perspective right now. That's the only thing I can speak from. So every man in here has hit the local, had intercourse with the town whore or the local whore.
Yeah.
Or the easiest girl on the street or the easiest girl on the block. And let me tell you some real stuff, bro. And I'm talking about, we'll just talk about one. I can tell you multiple stories, me specifically, but I'm going to talk about the one town whore that I know I slept with. She was definitely a town whore. She had more sex partners than anybody could believe. I hit this thing at the hell. She's easy. I'm gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. This girl, I hit one time. She fell in love. She ended up, having an orgasm. She said, "This is what she said. I didn't know I could squirt. I didn't know I could do these things. What the hell?" She's like, "I ain't came in so long." That's right. So you just because the town whore can read her match in some dude.
No, that's not what. Okay.
Wait.
So King Dingaling, you're King Dingaling. I'm King Dingaling.
No, I'm not even talking about that.
I'm not talking about your size. I'm talking about King Dingaling. Hold on.
I gotta get this point off real quick because it's the same thing with a dude, bro. A dude could be really sexually, really advanced, and then he gets with a woman that's not because she's been saving herself, and then he doesn't get pleased by her at damn all.
But
you don't know what way I didn't even finish my sentence yet. So she doesn't get pleased. He doesn't get pleased by her at all because he knows what he likes and he's all proficient and efficient in himself, and she's just sitting there going ooh, taking some shit. And then he starts cheating on her, and that relationship is...
Well, that is the flaw of man, because that is a precious thing. If you're a wholesome, decent man, an untainted, untouched woman is the most purest thing your man could have in fucking earth. So it depends on your level of morality.
It depends on the man.
Your level of morality.
No. That shit is all dependent on the worth of the person. what is the worth to you? Some people might think a virgin is worth something. Some people might, I don't want no damn virgin. Some people might think
The virgin is considered the most pure thing on planet Earth. What are you talking about?
The person who's considering it that.
Everybody wants a pure, clean slate. Okay, look, when you marry, hold on. Let me speak. As a man, right? Would you want the woman who've had 50 dudes?
I don't want a virgin at all.
I didn't say that. I said, as a man, do you want the woman who's had 50 dudes?
Not 50, but she at least gotta have about 5. Goddamn.
I said 50.
No, not 50.
All right.
No.
So if you don't want the 50,
but would I sleep with the 50? Hell yeah. Quickly.
I'm talking marriage. See, you're talking lust.
No.
You're talking lust. I'm talking marriage. I'm talking forever. I'm not talking abuse. I'm not talking in and out, jumping down, running out. I'm talking about.
Some people, there's a man out. I wouldn't.
I'm talking about a clean slate is the most thing that a man could have and ask for in a woman. Because I'm gonna say this, even not even sexual experience.
So why doesn't a woman get a clean slate with a dude? Everybody should just be running around virgins.
You're supposed to get with your man in the younger years and grow together. That's what the whole purpose. If you do it right, it is beautiful.
So let's just say it like that. Then everybody got to run around virgins.
You're supposed to run around a virgin until you meet your match. That's how it's supposed to go. You can make out. You can go to second base.
If you're one up on a chick, it ain't gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work.
If you what?
If you're up on the female, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
The reason why it don't work is because, look, the reason why this shit don't work in this society, because everybody's pieces of shit, so they don't have the morality to be reliable, uncheating, unlusty. Like, niggas is operating in their satanic lower vibration. So most people in this society don't have the level of decency to have a situation in this shit. Like, bro, most niggas are so heathenish and weird they can't even have a, you feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, most people is cheating, most people is lying, dogging. They can't even, they're I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You gotta realize history though. We as black people weren't even civilized in society in America. We weren't even considered civilized humans until the 60s. So how could you?
I'm not saying that what you're saying is wrong. I'm just saying it shouldn't be a one-way. It should be a both-way. If they got the virgin dudes out, because
nah, a dude is different. I'm gonna say this about a dude, man. The woman's purity is more sacred because the woman can get pregnant. The woman's purity is way more sacred and precious because she can get pregnant. So her flaws or her sexual acts can be the repercussion of having a baby. So a woman should be way more strategic on how she does her purity and her sexuality.
Whoever got the girl pregnant made one.
It's not though, bro. She has to carry that. Listen what I'm saying. I hear you, but no. The dude can dump his load into a young girl when they both 16, but she's the young girl whose body is not developed enough to carry it until her body's. You get what I'm saying? So the woman, her purity is more precious than the man's fucking purity, bro. A man don't even matter, bro. Men do not matter. We're fucking expendable ants. We don't fucking matter. We're supposed to protect our women. We're supposed to protect their ass, and they're supposed to work for us.
No, I'm saying it's like 11-1.
It's 10-1. It's average 10-1. Yeah.
It's more than that.
Yeah, so I know that. So we're supposed to have multiple. You're supposed to have as many. In African culture, a man can have as many wives as he can take care of.
This is true as well.
So the whole thing about this whole thing is we're not living in our natural order as African men, and we're in this modern Western society where they didn't even value or love their women. White men still don't love their women. You see what Adam 22 does with his wife? He's passing her around like a piece of chicken.
In our society, we are supposed to be able to take her as long as you can take care of them. pay the dowry and all that. Yeah, fact. And it's a whole white dude don't. Really
White people do not care about their women.
So I get what you're saying.
They watch. Hold on. Watch a white porn and watch a black porn. The black man is smooth stroking. Look, the black man is a big, well-endowed monster with a log, and he's smooth stroking the bitch. The white porn, he got a 5.5 and he's bamming her. Bam, 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 bam. That shit is a night and day, man. They do not respect their women. They do not love their women, and we have adopted modern Western tactics with our women, and it does not fit and work on our society.
I get that.
We're done. They got us choking our women and spitting in their mouths. We are not animals. They have us living like them. But we act like animals, so now open your goddamn mouth and let me choke and spit in your shit.
Literally, as we speak, bro, I am surrounded by black women. I am the only male in here. I have 1, 2, 3,
Facts.
4 females of 4 different generations around.
Facts. Now, so I'm sorry to even speak as vulgar as I did. I apologize for that. I apologize. I apologize. You know, I just be trying to come raw because people don't be wanting to hear it. So I figure I'm going to pull your pants down and make you hear it. You know what I'm saying? Make you listen. Shit.
I'm only saying because literally I got 4 generations of women in here, and I want them to know that they can do it with or without somebody.
No, they need to do it with a man, because I'm gonna explain something to you, bro. How many generations of women do you know that are old without husbands and unkept? That's not good for fucking women. It's not good. And I'm gonna tell you, no woman wants to be alone.
I don't even know no daddies but ours. And
we're the only generation of men who is trying to step up.
I don't know that. I don't know that, so I don't know what. That's why I'm not understanding, because all I know is women.
We're the generation of men who are standing up, bro. I'm the generation.
From my homies on down to like my sons and all them, everybody takes care of them.
Everybody's good dads in this generations, bro. Because we got dealt the bad hand.
Daddies, bro. Ain't none of my homeboys. Nah, nobody got no daddy, bro.
My shit's about to die. But look, let me.
I got a daddy. My wife got a daddy. That's why we value wife and husband shit and shit like that.
Exactly.
Everybody else I know don't got daddies, homie.
And guess what? They're broken people teach. Single people keep people single. You can't teach nobody how to have a successful family if you ain't got one. That's why motherfucking mamas and shit be hating on their daughters. They see their daughter got a fat ass and all this and coming up looking good. They want to keep her down, break her down, make her, because they know they don't want to. Bro, single people keep people single. This fucking shit is bad. It's almost slavery regenerating on itself. And we got to stop. We got to hold the women accountable. We got to hold the men accountable. We got to hold each other accountable. That's the only way. And that's the only way, man. I love y'all, man. But I appreciate the convo, bro. My shit's about to go dead. I'm on 5%.
I'm out, man.
Thank you so much, bro. Shout out to Oval Office Films, man. Shout out to Oval Office Films. Y'all get y'all's butt over there and check out Oval Office Films, man. It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man. I appreciate y'all for letting me do this. You know, I know a lot of people wasn't sticking around, but, you know, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. The pre-recorders up there. Y'all hit it up. Big homie, Big Bad A, man. Shout out to y'all, man.